A bombshell report from the New York Times Friday revealed the inner workings of the Supreme Court in the lead-up to the decision overturning Roe v. Wade, divulging that the court pushed back its decision to announce it would take up a case on the legality of abortion so it would look less political, and no female justices even wanted to take up the case, including Justice Amy Coney Barrett, who leaked the Dobbs opinion to Politico. The Times investigation still did not yield any answers as to who's behind the draft opinion getting published by Politico, which the court also failed to determine after launching an investigation into the leak. The effect of the opinion becoming public ahead of time was that it effectively cemented the votes in favor of overturning Roe, the Times reports, and the security breach became a strike on Roberts, Justice Breyer and their quest for compromise. The Supreme Court will consider another high-profile abortion case this term. As the court announced this week, it will take up 2 cases concerning restrictions on abortion drug mifepristone. The court will consider updates to the federal government's approval of the drug that made it available through telehealth and mail delivery, but will not determine whether to ban mifepristone entirely, as the anti-abortion rights plaintiffs who initially brought the lawsuit wanted. The Times piece also details the court's deliberations in deciding whether or not to block Texas's abortion ban known as SB 8, which went into effect even before the Dobbs ruling. The court ultimately decided not to block the ban right before it went into effect, and later largely upheld it when the law later went back to the court, with the Times reporting that while the court's conservative justices largely were in favor of letting SB 8 take effect, Roberts put up a fight and asked them to pause the law while they considered the issue. It is certainly arguable, and argued here, that the existence of the law itself operates to chill the exercise of a recognized constitutional right, he wrote to his colleagues, according to the Times. Gorsuch also waited to weigh in on the issue until the day after the law took effect, pushing back the court's order, and it is unclear why. Minutes before the law took effect, the Times reports, Justice Sonia Sotomayor wrote in an email to her colleagues, addressed to Alito, "What a pity that we cannot do the right thing." The Supreme Court's opinion in Dobbs overturned decades of settled legal precedent that affirmed the right to an abortion under federal law, leaving it now up to the states to determine if abortion can be banned. Alito wrote in his majority opinion for the court that the Supreme Court's 1973 ruling in Roe was egregiously wrong, arguing that landmark decision should be overturned because the right to an abortion is not expressly stated in the Constitution or deeply rooted in this nation's history and tradition.